What do we have here now that the liberal Democrats' plans have blown up? What'll they try next? It don't matter 'cause Trump don't give a damn. Yeah, listen. GatewayPundit.com. The Gateway Pundit. Breaking news. Ukrainian government ready to cooperate with FBI on laundering hundreds of millions of IMF aid money in attempts by the DNC, the Democrats in our country, to cover it up. What do we have here, my friends? Can you see why the Ukraine is a big, big problem for the Democrats? It's why all these former politician Democrats have been running over to Ukraine. I got to go have a meeting with someone over there. We need to get back over there. Something's going on over there. Joe Biden, he's just picking on a political opponent. My son is trying to get at me. You won't get to us, sir. You won't destroy my family. Oh, my son's he's retiring from the board of the Chinese board of directors of that company. Yeah. Oh, I guess he did get to you. I guess he is affecting your life. Okay. Late last month, OANN News investigative journalist and author Jack Posobiec posted a series of tweets detailing Representative Adam Shifty Schiff's actions this past month after receiving the CIA whistleblower report on President Trump's phone call with the newly elected Ukrainian president. Schiff sent a staffer to Ukraine to meet with the former president, Poroshenko. Remember that guy? The tie-eating guy. I believe that was him, chewing on his tie. Let me just double check that again. Poroshenko, because if I can find it real quick, I mean, you might need a reminder. Eating tie. Yeah. Oh, no, that was Saakashvili. Saakashvili. I thought it was Poroshenko. Georgia president advises Ukrainians. Okay, that was the Georgian president. Pardon me. I'm sure that'll be coming up in the near future too. Anyways, Schiff sent a staffer to Ukraine to meet with the former president Poroshenko after receiving the whistleblower report. This trip was sponsored by a think tank that receives funding from a program of left-wing billionaire, guess who? George Soros, his Open Society Foundation, called Open Society Initiative for Europe. Here is Adam Schiff's signature authorizing the travel dated July 22nd, which he puts a little picture up. Don't need to show it to you, though. They met directly with former Ukrainian President Petro Poroshenko, who lost to the current president, Mr. Zelensky, in a landslide 73-25 victory. I want you to hear that number again. 73-25? Yeah. I want you to hear that number because in 2020, when we vote for Trump this time around, I'm just going to tell you now, don't be even kind of surprised if you hear a similar number. Numbers that you've never heard in this country before. Now, where was I? Poroshenko was known for his strong ties to the Obama administration, specifically Obama's point man for Ukraine. You guessed it, Joe Biden. This past weekend, we reported on a curious development from Ukraine. A convoy of trucks were seen emptying former President Poroshenko's home this past weekend. The media reported, CD Media reported, in Kiev, CD Media broke news yesterday of allegations by intelligence sources of extensive money laundering and corruption by former Ukrainian President Petro Poroshenko. We will be releasing detailed information on the schemes to embezzle hundreds of millions of dollars of IMF aid money to Ukraine, and we can confirm that investigations are underway by the Ukrainian Special Prosecutor's Office. Let me stop for a second, because every time I heard about the IMF giving a loan to a country, I would always come out and do a video. Hey guys, me again, guess what? The IMF just gave such and such country a loan. They can't afford it. They can't afford to pay it back. They won't be able to pay it back. They'll probably rework the deal. We'll get a second loan to help them. It won't matter. None of them will be paid back. And then they're going to go in and they're going to sell off all the private or really public purse strings, if you will, of the country, not the purse strings, but the private, it's not even private, it's public utilities, giving it to private elite friends' hands. So that might be the water companies, it might be electric companies, it might be a toll road, it might be the buses, it might be a whole slew of things. And here's what I've been saying this whole time. They know, the country that's getting the loan already knows we'll never be able to pay this back. And it's all for corrupt reasons. The president or prime minister, whoever it is going to get a huge kickback under the table. No one's going to know about it. I'm going to come out on TV and tell you how sorry I am. And I got to cut austerity measures. We're going to have to cut you guys' pay. We're going to have to kill your pension. We got to pay this money back. When in reality, you didn't need the money, because when someone's already in, someone who needs money who doesn't have a job, let's give them some money. Let's give them a loan. How are they going to pay it back? They don't have a job. We'll worry about that later. That's the equivalent of what the IMF has been doing all these years. Give these countries loans, they can't pay it back, and then we'll come in and say, well, since you can't pay it back, you got to give us some kind of assets. And that's what they always do. However, when I used to do those videos, I did not say, oh, the prime minister or the president of this country is getting an illegal money laundering kickback kind of a thing, and that's why he's doing it. No. He was just doing his job, so he can get a cushy job later on somewhere else. He steps down, the people have had enough, he goes and moves somewhere else, whatever. Because this is happening in Ukraine, and I'm hearing numbers of $100 million was given to Poroshenko. I'm going to ask you a simple question. Do you think any other country that has had an IMF loan, South American countries, geez, there's a ton of those, some European countries, etc., do you think the same thing's going to be found out there too? And the people are going to say, oh, I thought we just needed a loan. So wait a minute, the loan we got, some of it came to our country, but a lot of it was funneled and money laundered out of the country? You guys didn't even use it for the country? And you got your kickback? You know how pissed off people are going to be? They're going to want to kill somebody. Anyways, in the meantime, we think it very interesting that reports are coming out of Ukraine of tens of trucks emptying Poroshenko's palace of belongings in Kiev. His right-hand man, Oleg Glakovsky, was arrested 2 days ago on corruption charges by the National Anti-Corruption Bureau of Ukraine. His other confidant, Ihor something, whatever, has apparently ran away, according to reports. And unofficially, suspected war crimes oligarch Petro Poroshenko is preparing to escape abroad, reported Ukrainian news outlet Vremya, or Time. Local media also reported this news. CD Media what is this news? Anyways, CD Media continues to post updates. Apparently, the Ukrainian government, under the new boss, Zelensky, is working with the FBI on Democrat meddling in the country in 2016 and on the shady conduct of the Biden family in Ukraine. Via CD Media, our source has seen the data from within the Ukrainian General Prosecutor's Office. CD Media can confirm the prosecutor's office is ready to cooperate with the FBI, and the information has been recently provided to FBI agents. The first thing readers must realize is that the National Anti-Corruption Bureau of Ukraine was an organization set up extrajudicially by the Obama administration within Ukraine to help the Democrats cover up the vast corruption that had been going on, and as a tool to go after then-candidate Donald J. Trump. In fact, the initial head of the bureau, engineered by the U.S. State Department in Ukraine, Artem Sintnik, has been tried and convicted of conspiring to help presidential candidate Hillary Clinton defeat Donald Trump in the 2016 election. Sintnik's group was the office that released the so-called Black Ledger against Paul Manafort, who was then Trump's campaign manager and now sits in jail, convicted by the Mueller investigation. CD Media's editor-in-chief reported on the shakiness of the Black Ledger evidence at the time when writing for the Washington Times. CD Media has access to numerous documents and will be posting updates this week from Ukraine. It's almost time to start playing the music for Jaws. Dun, 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 dun. One Democrat down, two Democrat down, three Democrats, a fourth, a fifth, a sixth. It's, oh my gosh, everyone's being arrested. Oh, how I yearn for that breaking news story. Breaking news. Comey arrested. Breaking news. Peter Strzok. Rod Rosenstein. Brennan. What was the other guy at the FBI? I can see his face. Brennan, Strzok, Comey. No, Brennan wasn't the FBI though. I see his face and I can't say his. I can't think of his name. Anyways, just give me one. One arrest will hold me off for a long time. Like you just show me one little boop. Oh, I'm good for 2 or 3 years. I'm happy. But I've been saying, guys, girls, as we get closer to the 2020 election, watch what happens to the Democrats. Will there be anybody left even standing who can take on Trump? Oh, well, there's that one lady that Hillary Clinton's now, Tulsi Gabbard. Oh, yeah. The same one who's got help from the Podesta brothers. The same one who's a George Soros puppet. Oh, that girl, yeah. Listen, controlled opposition for the Democrats. It ain't going to work. It won't matter. She's not going to get it. There'll be no Democrat. You can even pull out Michelle Obama. It won't matter. Who's going to vote for her? What kind of government experience do you have? Oh, none. It doesn't matter. They're done. And the closer we get, the further they fall. There'll be no Democrats left in no time at all. 'Cause they're falling faster and faster and faster. Time for an Alabama parody, Jason at Four style. Just so you know, I just freestyled that. It was coming in as I was going. Keep going. Yep. Oh yeah. Rhyme that word. Yep. Go for it. Like I say, my spirit guides, they give me music lyrics for parodies. Other people's spirit guides give them like psychic intel. But, no, I'm actually kidding because I've gotten a few things that, where'd that come from? And then, what was that? Some psychic hit or what? I don't even know. Was it me? Was it something else? I wasn't thinking about it. Why did it come in? You start questioning it, then you're all messed up. But anyways, the Democrats will continue to self-implode more and more and more. You're going to enjoy, for once in your life, you're going to enjoy watching this political theater. Take care.